Ever heard of a midget who dreams of dunking in the NBA? No? Well, buckle up, because this ain't your average bedtime story. Picture this, a pint-sized powerhouse with a heart as big as a basketball, dreaming about going toe-to-toe with the titans of the court. It's a tall order, and I mean that quite literally. Every day, our tiny titan faces the towering challenge of his height. He's not exactly reaching the top shelf without a step stool, if you catch my drift. But what he lacks in height, he makes up for in sheer determination and a wicked jump shot. This is a story of ambition that stretches higher than our friend can reach on his tippy toes. It's a tale filled with laughter, a few low blows, and a whole lot of heart. But hey, heights are just numbers, right? And our little friend here is about to prove that. Now, every good story needs a villain, doesn't it? Enter Muggsy Bogues, the shortest player in NBA history, now retired and apparently with too much time on his hands. Imagine this, folks. A 5'3" basketball legend, now spending his golden years playing the part of a shadowy figure in our pint-sized protagonist's life. It's as if Bogues traded his jersey for a cloak of invisibility only to haunt our little hero, and oh, the incidents are as dark as they are hilarious. One day, our midget friend found a pair of oversized basketball shoes on his doorstep. No, just shoes, size 9.5, the same size Bogues wore on the court. He took it as a cryptic message, a challenge to fill those shoes, literally and figuratively. Then there were those strange phone calls. The line would go dead as soon as he answered, but not before he heard the distinct sound of a basketball bouncing. He'd hang up, look around, half expecting to see Bogues lurking in a corner dribbling a ball. Even at the local basketball court, the midget couldn't escape the specter of Bogues. He'd be practicing his shots, and out of nowhere, a basketball would come hurtling towards him, as if thrown by an invisible hand. Once again, our protagonist would search the shadows, convinced that Bogues was there, watching, challenging. But here's the twist. Our midget friend didn't cower in fear. Instead, he saw these strange occurrences as tests of his resolve, obstacles to overcome on his path to the NBA. He wore those oversized shoes even though he had to stuff them with socks. He picked up every basketball that came his way, using it to practice his shots. And when he saw the shadow cast by Bogues, he didn't see a villain. He saw a hoop he's yet to dunk. With every shadow Muggsy casts, our midget friend sees a hoop he's yet to dunk. But what's a dream without a little face-off, huh? Picture this. The court is set, the crowd is hushed, and our pint-sized protagonist stands toe-to-toe, or rather knee-to-knee, with the legendary Muggsy Bogues. The tension is palpable. It's a David and Goliath situation, except in this case, Goliath is 5'3". Now, our underdog isn't just any ordinary Joe. He's got grit, he's got heart, and he's got a wicked sense of humor. He dribbles the ball, throws Muggsy a wink, and makes a mad dash for the basket. Muggsy, caught off guard, can't help but chuckle and give chase. It's a sight to behold. The chase, the laughter, the sheer determination. Our hero leaps, the ball sails through the air, and the crowd holds their breath. Against all odds, the ball swooshes through the net. Muggsy, surprised and impressed, can't help but applaud. And that, my friends, is what we call a slam dunk. So, what happens when an unlikely dream meets an unwavering spirit? Let's wrap this tale up, shall we? Our pint-sized protagonist, against all odds, never let his size dictate his ambition. His determination, his courage, his refusal to back down, it was infectious. It stirred up something profound in everyone around him, even Muggsy. The looming shadow that once haunted our hero felt a shift. His perspective began to waver. Could it be? Was there a change of heart brewing in Muggsy? Was he beginning to see the power of dreams, regardless of stature? Our underdog's story is a testament to the human spirit. It's a narrative that reminds us that courage isn't measured in inches, but in the size of one's resolve. In the end, it's not about the height of the hoop, but the height of the dream. Now, if this tale of an underdog got you rooting for the little guy, do us a solid. Subscribe to this channel and hit the like button, because remember, every big dream starts small.